Hey, everybody. So, I want to go over some more of the experiences that some of the ladies have had dealing with the Kangs or the kingdomless Kangs. They are truly bad for business. There's no way you see. No, no, no. It is what it is. They are truly, truly bad for business. And that's why, well, a lot of places you do not see them there. The word is out. So this lady said, let's see, Diane Whitaker 6 says, I went to a furniture store and two black men working there saw me and did nothing. A white man approached me with a big smile and attended to me very well. I bought a living room set and a bedroom set, and the white man got a commission. Gee, not surprised. The hatred is very, very real. And I think what it is, they're so used to seeing, I think they grew up in poverty with their mom and missing daddy. I'm starting to think they are racist against black women. And I think they're so used to seeing black women down to see a black woman do well just to survive. It triggers them. Oh yeah, these are the same men. Don't be surprised. There, a lot of them are sitting up on their own. A lot of them are sitting up under their mama's roof or maybe a baby mama. A lot of them would not eat dinner tonight if it wasn't for a black woman. That's why we can shut this down. We just don't want to. The mammy biscuits run deep. So the truest soul of an Aquarius 9302 says, I believe it. I went to a car dealership. It was a black man in his office. I went to the white man across the office. I refused to support or give the Quan any of my money if I can help it. And I understand. I understand. These are saying, well, your degree don't mean nothing. Your degree don't mean nothing. Because he doesn't have one. He feels the same way about your business. So I think what the issue is, I think they are racist against black women, ignorant and jealous. I think also those kind, which is obviously the majority. You have to understand the women have excelled them. There's no excuse because a lot of these women in our group, they're not only working, going to school, they're taking care of the kids. He's not. So what's his excuse? Lazy. What is the excuse? One person working, going to school, and taking care of children. What's he doing? Sitting up on somebody's sofa all day, just hollering about what he woulda, coulda, shoulda, what he was going to do. This is what they do. That's why I can't feel sorry for them. Yeah, don't line their pockets. Don't forget, we're dealing with the $50 billion liability bond boys. Mm-hmm. Liability bond boys. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Mm-mm. So let's see here. This one here says, check this out. Mel Yo PG5QU says, happened to me too in a Walgreens in South Loop in Chicago. So I was waiting to ask this black man a question. He was helping a white woman, grinning from ear to ear. He literally finished helping her. She walked around the corner of the aisle. He saw me and I started to ask a question. When I tell you he turned to me and had pure hate in his eyes and said, what do you want? In a way that literally shut all sound down in my ears. I actually looked around to make sure other people down the aisle for me, just to make sure I was not alone in this aisle with that fool. Girls, I factually turned on my heels and got the F out of that Walgreens as soon as I could. Did not find what I was looking for and called it a day. Subsequent visits to that neighborhood store, I never saw that idiot there again. I can only wonder how bad his appointment went. Yes, that's the whole thing. There are cameras everywhere, and the cameras can also hear. That's how stupid they were. Like I said about that furniture place. It's like, do the fools not understand there are cameras in the stores, out of the stores? Do you not understand that? Cameras in the store and cameras outside the store. A delivery. You driving around and there's a GPS on the truck, dum dum. I couldn't make that delivery. She wasn't even there. I guess ring lies. What time were you there, Dust Bucket? I was there at 3:11, 3:01. I was there. Between 3:01 and 3:11. Put the ring camera up, every car going by except the delivery truck. Why? Because it was never there. That's how dumb they were. Like I said in a prior video that I uploaded today on this channel, I went back there just to see, just kind of curious. No black men working there. Gee, I wonder why. Not worth the liability. And then the hardworking one that does deserve a chance, well, you can forget that because the fools done messed it up for you. The fools have messed it up for you. Check this out. So she says, let's see. This comment, let's see, so what IDC at Mel Yo PG5QU. I still look back with regret years later at something similar that happened to my sister and I at a Target back when I was still in the States. We didn't do anything at the time except talk to our mother about it and shake our heads. But let me tell you, 2023, me would call corporate, put on my best white woman voice, and complain about the employee by name. I would refer to my situation as an outsider. Say I witnessed it happen to someone else whenever I have to do, whatever I have to do, because I will make the time. I think you should. I think you should, because basically, don't forget, when we're patronizing these businesses, they're hiring them, they're being disrespectful to us. And I don't, listen, I've already seen it myself in a home improvement center. And you wonder why. As my father said, wait, so Daniel McInnes says, as a white man, I approve this message. Keep strong, ladies. We don't, thank you. We don't have a choice because the men as a collective, they are weak. They are weak. And last, I like this one. What is, oh, no. Honey Ebby says, I've been noticing this lately as well. And I thought it was just me. Black men are not being helpful or walk away when you come in a company, but they will need us before we need them. So, exactly. Oh, you already know the collective what you need them for. What have they brought to your life besides babies, bills, bad credit? What did Godfrey say? You're traumatized because of the anger of a black man. Instead of trying to make their lives better, they want to go ahead and try to jump on the black women. Sad. So very sad. It is. It's really sad. But this is who they are. And the sad thing is, a lot of black women don't want to face it. This is who they are. And a lot of black women, they don't want to face it. They don't want to face reality. They want to go ahead and live in this fantasy. Well, and they need a chance. The mammy biscuits are getting like so old. And all they're proving is that they're bad for business. On the other hand, I think they negate to remember that most of the new business owners are who? Black women. But go ahead. Do what you do. Go ahead. That part right there. So let's see. Most of us, we're the new business owners, so ladies, don't hire them. Do you know this? Do you know? If it's an average dust bucket off the street, don't take a chance. Do not let them eat off of you. They've been eating off us for far too long. Don't even do it. They have been eating off of us far too long. Don't let them do it. Oh, he need a chance. If again, they need us for the resources. If a lot of them had the resources that black women had, ooh, girl, if they did, they would be gone. I told a friend of mine yesterday because she's one of those people, just happy-go-lucky go in her vehicle, and she drives a six-figure big body Benz. I told her, listen, when you are going to your car, you know how you are. I told her, when you go into your vehicle, you need to really be aware. Put the phone down, okay? And I told her about that video about the duster that tried to jump in the lady's car, and she was like, "Oh yeah, we've been having that here." I'm like, "What?" She goes, "Oh yeah, we've been having that here." So this must be their new thing. Find a sister and try to hop in a ride with her. I'm like, "You got it." She's like, "Oh yeah, I've been hearing about that." Women going shopping, and it's mainly black women. I was like, wow. And she said, yeah, that's what they'll do. They'll just go ahead and try to jump in the car with you. Why can't they be men? If you despise something, leave it alone. Again, we have the power to control because we have the resources. They don't. I mean, it is what it is. So you can go ahead and just keep on with these little mammy biscuits and play this little game if you would like. They mean you no good. That's facts. They mean us no good. Wake up and smell the coffee. It's been percolating. But I know how black women are. We don't want to hear it. You just talking bad about them. Man, you've been having these dudes back for like how long? Seriously. You've been having their back for how long? Every chance they get, they love to go ahead and try and align themselves with white supremacy, which is not working. Oh no. Because they'll use a fool for only so long, then get rid of him. That's what they'll do. Every chance they get, they try to align themselves with it. That's what they really want. They want to try to pit everyone against it. But here's the thing: real men can see what's going on, and they can see through the dust. Black women still don't. Some really still don't. Like that yesterday when that girl was being followed. I already knew you still not getting it. When he followed her in the store to a vehicle, you wasting too much time. What you smiling for? Maybe she's smiling because she's scared I can get it. You wasting too much time. Get the fool on camera, get to running and screaming. But I get it because that's what you've been taught. Oh, give them the benefit of the doubt at your expense. So we really need, for some sisters who don't have their self-esteem, need to get your self-esteem up. Please. Mm-hmm. Get it up. Get that self-esteem up, and hopefully today. Because I'm telling you, we're the resource. That's why they're following us to the car. Get that self-esteem up to not tomorrow, not next week. Today. Get it up. And we need to go ahead and have International Clean Out Day. Ladies, don't even enter. If you want to continue to breathe, you may want to stay dust free. And there's a whole lot of black dust buckets in this community. You can go ahead and pretend we're not all the overwhelming. At this point, I want to say the majority. And when things happen to you, guess what? They don't care. They don't. When things happen to us, they don't care, none whatsoever. But I know black women, they're going to go ahead and keep hope alive and keep dying every 4.5. At this point, it's insanity. It is total insanity. But she is so right, honey. Oh, yes. They will. Listen, to be honest, what do we need them for? Most that come into your life is not a blessing, it's a curse. I'm just going to keep it real with you. Need them for what? Most that come into your life, they're not bringing anything positive. It's all negative. That's why you have so many now. When I hear about them saying, "Oh, and they're sitting up here and they're getting evicted," and look at the ones being evicted. It's a woman more than likely with some children. By who? Where is he? So that's the problem. It's like a bad stock. They keep doing. Oh my goodness, the reverse split. Oh yes, let's see here. Are you gonna get? It'll be 1 to 1,500. You got to be kidding me. So for every 1,500 shares, I'm gonna get one, and if I don't, none. What's this? It's not worth it. It's a bad investment. There's no return. There's a return of death, depreciation of your assets, low self-esteem. So yes, she is so right. They will look at a lot of black women that are single by themselves and successful, still breathing, got a nice home, dust free, nice vehicle, going places. What does she need one for? So he can come up in there and lay up on her with his old dusty ass Timberland boots. You're much better off. I mean, seriously, the studies show that. And no offense, you don't even need Brookings Institute to tell you. Open up your eyes and see. That's how I know. delusional. Those mammy biscuits. Well, work for your mama. Let's be real. It really didn't work for her. That's probably why she's on you in your pockets. They will need us before we need them, sweetie. They need us now. Many, what did that man say? In the video I did months and months ago, many of those black women would be homeless if it wasn't for black women. So they need us now. That's why they're trying to hop on a ride with you. This is crazy. Who does this? A broke down, desperate ass, violent man. Probably try to rob you, pull a gun on you or a knife. Who does that? My friend, she's like, oh yeah, we're having that here. Girl, no, you're kidding. She's in a different state. She moved. You're kidding. She's like, we're having that here. Just try to hop in a ride with you. Yes. So this must be the new dusty thing. So I'm going to end with that one. There'll be some more videos on this issue. Yeah. So, and this is interesting. So it's not just you're thinking, oh, it's just me. No, that's the good thing about social media. Comparing those ladies, it's them. They will need us before we need them. We don't need them, but they obviously need us. Can't survive without us. If a mini black woman will go ahead and take her keys right now, the vehicle that he's sitting his old dusty hind parts in, he's not working, but she is. He just rolling around pretending. Put miles on your car, more gas, more oil changes will be needed. Sitting up there on Tom and Jerry, that's his transportation if you were to snatch your car from him. Some wouldn't even eat tonight if it wasn't for a black woman. And guess what? They'll still spew that rhetoric. What does she know? She up there working. He said, yeah, and I can't stand them. I can't stand them. Oh, I hate them. That's what I'm saying. They weave, they weave. And wait a minute. And don't forget about the weave part. They've been hollering for weave for years. And then you look up, they come up with a man unit, which is also a weave. At this point, this is ridiculous. Pay that child support first, sir. But you got money for a weave. Unbelievable. So yeah, we don't need them. Your life, I'm sorry to tell you, your life is just better off without them, and that's just that. A many black woman would still be alive today if she didn't have that dust in life. She would still be alive, still be breathing. But she's not here because she carried the seed of poverty. D. There was a disagreement, and then the next thing you know, he becomes very angry. Danger. Anger is one letter away from danger. He can't take his frustrations out on anybody else, especially men, and especially other men of any other group. He ain't gonna last. He's too weak for that. He's not gonna last. He will cry and pee on himself first. So you want to be the tough guy, and you don't think other men of other groups know that. He want to be the tough guy. So what he'll do, he'll go ahead and try to take it out on black women. That's his only option. They're not finna go to toe with any other men. They'll get scared. They know how to roll up on us and get all tough and cussing. All they gotta do is dial those three numbers. He'll start having heart palpitations. What's that sound? Boom, 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 boom. What is that? Your heart about to jump out of your chest. They just down the street. He's scared. Listen, I gotta go. I gotta go. This dust is thick. But yes. But they will need us. They need us now. That's the problem. They need us. We don't need them. Thanks for watching. Please feel free to comment, like, subscribe, and share to the channel. And I appreciate your support. I'm out.